Hey everyone, you know who it is. I'm back again with another review that doesn't involve unboxing toys this time. No. So today I'm going to be reviewing a TV show. You probably know by the title, I'm going to be reviewing Shiny Time Station because today is its 31st anniversary. 31 years ago marked the first time Thomas the Tank Engine Friends was broadcast to an American audience. However, I wasn't born around the time Shine Time Station came. No, I was born. Okay, so Shine Time Station came out in 1989. I was born 16 years after Shine Time Station. So yeah, try to count that up. Anyways, yeah. So 31st anniversary, I'm going to be doing a review on the TV show. Don't ask why Ever has a snowplow. Yeah, now, because it's a show, I'm not going to be, doing, well, I will for some parts of the video, but, because I'm not going to be doing a movie, and I'm doing a TV show that involves humans more than trains, I'm not going to be doing what I usually do in these reviews, where, I'm messing around with my trains, and they're, cast playing as themselves. No, I may do it for some parts of this video. I don't know. It's unscripted. But yeah, so, I'm just going to be talking about the basics. I'm probably going to talk about what my favorite episode of the show is, what my least favorite is, what I liked about the show, what I disliked about the show. Gonna talk about how I got introduced to the show, which I'll probably do that first, etc., etc. So, like I just said, I'm gonna talk about how I got introduced to Shine Time Station in the first place. So, Thomas and the Magic Railroad. That didn't exactly introduce me to Shine Time Station. Uh, Now, I'm pretty sure this goes for a lot of kids who seen Thomas and the Magic Railroad before Shine Time Station. When I first watched Thomas and the Magic Railroad and the Shine Time Station was a thing, I just thought it was exclusive for Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I didn't know there was a TV show of it at the time because I was a kid, okay? So, I first got introduced to Shine Time Station by watching a parody of it with using Thomas characters, ironically, in a video sadly made by the unfortunate Trainboy54, I believe. Yeah. Uh, I'm sorry for those of you guys who like him, but I can't stand his videos. I don't like Trainboy54's videos. Anyways, so this was back when he had his original account, before his original one got terminated. I don't know what happened to his original account. Anyways, he made parodies, I think maybe only 2 episodes. It was Mr. Conductor's Evil Twin, I believe. He made parodies of those 2 episodes, both the one from season 2 and the sequel in season 3. I watched them, and, when I watched them, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then I heard the voice of George Carlin. In the video, Thomas was cosplay as Mr. Conductor in the parody video and crap like that. Oh, shoot. And yeah, when I heard George Carlin's voice coming out of Thomas's mouth, I was like, oh my god, that's the narrator from the first 4 seasons of Thomas and Friends. And I was like, I gotta find this show. So I think maybe sometime later, I can't really remember that much, but sometime later after I watched the parody, I watched the actual episode of, what the parody was. It was Mr. Conductor's Evil Twin. No, that's what the episode was actually called. So yeah, I watched that episode only at the time, and I thought it was pretty good. However, I enjoyed the parody more at the time, I think, because it had trains and not people. So yeah, that's how I got introduced to Shine Time Station, unfortunately, again, because of Trainboy54. But yeah, I think I maybe watched other episodes of the show maybe a couple of months later, a year later. I can't remember a whole lot. But yeah, again, that's how I got introduced to Shine Time Station, by a parody video of all things. So yeah, now I watched these episodes out of order, and it probably took me until maybe like late 2018 to actually watch season 1 of the show, because at the time I was just watching season 2 and season 3 of the show because it had like the new actors and stuff like that. But I was never really interested in watching season 1, probably because it didn't have George Carlin in it. But I gave the season a watch and it was pretty good, but I still prefer season 2 and season 3 over it. So yeah, got that out of the way. I guess I should be talking about what the show is about. So, for those of you guys who don't know, I actually should have said this at the beginning of the video. Shine Time Station was a way of trying to bring Thompson Friends to an American audience because for some reason America wouldn't accept I don't know, show 4-minute episodes. No, wait. I think they said something about, oh my god. I think they said something about how, I don't know, they weren't interested in, like, showing 4-minute episodes of a show on TV or something like that. I don't know, but it was something like that. So they decided to make an American TV show called Shine Time Station and have either 1 or 2 episodes of Thompson Friends in it in like the middle of the story or show or whatever. So yeah, originally they would show 2 episodes in like every episode of Shine Time Station, but as season 2 went on, they started to show 1, and I'm pretty sure that became the Thomas episode amount in every Shine Time Station episode. They just showed 1 episode, whatever. Yeah, so that's the reason why we now have Thompson Friends in America. Yeah. So, the American dub of Thompson Friends was narrated by George Carlin, rest in peace. The reason why he wanted to do Shining Time Station and Thompson Friends is because he wanted to see, again, I can't remember a whole lot. Oh my god, this review is terrible. Like all my other videos. George Carlin said that the reason why he did Shine Time Station and Thompson Friends in the first place because he wanted people to see another side of him where, you know, he's not always yelling profanities and F-bombs everywhere. So, you know, he wanted to take a new step and do a children's show with trains. And he was playing a tiny man in a conductor suit. Yeah. Ringo Starr, I can't really remember the reason why. I think Britt Allcroft just said that she liked his voice, and that's why he became the narrator of Thompson Friends, in the first 2 seasons. Anyways, yeah, can't really remember a whole lot. Right. Maybe I should talk about the characters? Yeah, I'll talk about the characters next. So, the first season of Shining Time. I was about to call it Thompson Friends. The first season of Shining Time Station had the main characters of Stacey Jones, who is the only character who was portrayed by the same actor. I forgot her name. Throughout all of her appearances in the show. By that, I'm including Thompson and Magic Railroad. She was played by her same actor there. So yeah, Stacey Jones, she runs, I'm using James as Stacey Jones. She runs the station. She makes sure that everyone's having a good day, and she has a bubbly personality or something like that. Then there's Schemer. I'm gonna use James also. Schemer is this mischievous little I'm gonna say something else. Bandstand who has a weird obsession with nickels and tries to scheme people into giving him their money, and sometimes he schemes people into doing other crap and stuff. So yeah, Schemer has appeared in every single episode of Shine Time Station and even got a spin-off show to himself. Like a, I don't know, 6-minute episode spin-off show, whatever. Yeah, he appeared in every single episode of Shine Time Station, except for the first one in season 1. That was the only episode where Schemer didn't show up in. But Stacey Jones appeared in every single episode of Shine Time The Then there's Stacey Jones. I was gonna say grandson, but no, it's her nephew. Matt, or Matthew, as Mr. Conductor said in the first episode. Yeah, Stacey Jones takes him to Shinetime Station, and he has fun there, and then all of a sudden, she says something about how the place is magical. Then, one point in the pilot episode, when he's dusting some kind of wall, he hears the voice of a British man, and he's like, "Clean over here!" And then all of a sudden, a tiny man pops up in front of him, and it's Mr. Conductor, who's played by Ringo Starr. And, yeah. So, yeah, Ringo Starr... God dang it! Oh my god! Ringo Starr plays Mr. Conductor in the first season of Shinetime Station, and, he tells the kids stories about Thomas and his friends, and, yeah, so he tells Matt about the first 2 episodes of the Thomas the Tank Engine series, and he loves them, and they become good friends, and Stacey Jones already knows of his appeal. God! Good golly, I am so sorry about that. My phone just... Ugh, okay. Anyways, now on to the other characters. So, there's this, would it be racist if I said black dude? I shouldn't say that, but I already did, but he's cool. So, there's this, mechanic called Harry Cooper, I think. Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. His actor also died, sadly. Can't remember his actor's name. I can't really remember anyone's actor's names, with the exception of Ringo Starr and George Carlin. But, yeah, so, can't remember who Harry was played by, but he passed away, sadly. However, I do know that his actor has played in, some of the older episodes of Sesame Street. That's all I know. And he has a niece called Tanya. Yeah. So, it takes until, episode 2, I think, until, for Tanya to actually see Mr. Conductor. That's when Mr. Conductor tells Matt about the unfortunate tale of Henry, where the fat controller bricked him up in a wall for always and always and always. And yeah, and she's like, "What happened to Henry?" And he's like, "I'll tell you later. Good thing I'm not." Oh my god, what am I saying? Okay, I gotta stop. Yeah. So, Tanya meets Mr. Conductor in the second episode. Then Harry meets Mr. Conductor, 10 episodes later. I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Episode 2, yeah, there's Schemer, but I already introduced him and don't know what he's about. So, yeah. Anyways, Tanya and Matt are friends. Stacey Jones and Harry are friends. Mr. Conductor has friends. Everyone are friends with each other. Schemer is still a prick. Yeah. So... So, the finale of Season 1 is a Christmas episode, and in that episode, there's this old dude called Mr. Nicholas, who is secretly Saint Nicholas in disguise, and by the end of the episode, spoiler alert, he goes back to the North Pole without anyone, with the exception of British Mr. Conductor knowing, and this is Mr. Nicholas, by the way. Mr. Conductor abandons Shinetime Station to go help Mr. Nicholas at his toy factory. And, yeah, so they're gone. Oh, and the actor from Mr. Nicholas also passed away, sadly, as well. So, rest in peace to his actor. I don't know his name either. Yeah, so... they're gone. So, British Mr. Conductor is gone. And then, Season 2, he gets replaced by a foul-mouthed comedian. I'll explain all of that in Part 2, because... I can. Screw you all.